We have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Street. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Team out there, we are about to get cranked up with a semi-final collision. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. Grab down the middle, it's Gibson. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. The pass is intercepted. He could go. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Chris, that one cost him. He's just trying to get something started here early in the game, trying to take a chance, but it backfires. The defense in great position to come up with that interception.
Now from the pistol formation. On the ground, it's Miller. Gain of 2 yards, now it's 2nd down and 8. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Moves out of the pocket. It's going to be a loss on the play. Full set of bounds. Great play by the defense.
This is good pressure by the defense. It just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Pulls it in. It's Miller. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down.
Well, they try to sneak the running back out of the backfield. Quarterback looking downfield, no one open, so he just tries to get it to the back and hope he could get the yards after the catch for the first down. But the defense corrals him short of the marker.
It's 4th down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. Scanning the field. It's Russell. On the move now. He bought some time, now lets it go. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
Well, this isn't exactly how we envisioned this game getting started. You see an interception early, you're thinking, okay, great opportunity. Bang. They throw an interception right back. So everything is even. We can start all over, and the offense comes back out on the field.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
2nd down, they're going to throw it. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to settle out and bring the pressure.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking deep to the right side. That one's picked off. What a play. Oh, he's bringing it back. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time.
Trying to create outside the pocket, but they got him for a sack.
So the first snap in the red zone, and this defense, I'll tell you what, they are up for the challenge. A big sack that could really lessen the damage on this drive.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Dropping back. It's Russell. Catch made. Looking for the goal line. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming third down call.
Needs a stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. They're going to throw for it on third and short. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
The offense will go for it here on fourth down and 3. The shotgun running play call. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Picks up 3 yards, so second and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on first and 10.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. An inside give now from the shotgun. That one moves the ball to the 13-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Interesting play call here. Third and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Can he get there on the ground? The Sooners pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
Well, sometimes it's just a backyard brawl, right? I mean, it's third down and short. You trust your back and the line to be able to pick up the first down, and he literally pushes with everything he has, throwing a haymaker there at the finish of that play to pick up the first down.
They test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
And one final play before the end of the quarter. Looking to pass. It's Mateer. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, tied. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. They now have the lead in the semifinal game.
It's one of the worst ways you can ever imagine starting a football game is to throw a pick-6 in the first quarter. Luckily, there's still plenty of time. They got to regroup and get ready to go.
And the point after is right down the middle. We expect the teams have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there.
The Oklahoma offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Handoff running right. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's so early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Hit as he throws it deep. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
To throw, it's Mateer. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down on the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Throw the ball. Pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one.
If that ball were thrown just a little bit higher, they could have gotten away with a completion. But great play by the defender getting a hand on it.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. He escapes the pocket. Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. The junior brought down after making a great catch.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a 1st down.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Dropping back, it's Russell. Here's a throw underneath to the back. Tackle is made, it's a short gain, well short of the mark.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I have a sense that they want a little bit more on that play.
Offense are going to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Direct snap to the back. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. So the offense clicking now for a big one, dude, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down.
And the Oklahoma offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Empty set now, 5 wide. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Sategna. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Tackle made after a big gain.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this 1st down on the 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
They'll toss it to the right side. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, and he very nearly threw a 4th interception today. He's going to set up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. To throw, it's Mateer. Fires it to the wideout. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Powering through the defender. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, mistake by the quarterback in putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back in cover 3, the center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looking to scramble. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Grab down the middle. It's Miller. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. 4th down. Scanning the field. It's Russell. Moves out of the pocket. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much on the return, but they set up the offense at the 35.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Going to try to use his legs here. He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking deep downfield to the left. And he's got it down there inside the 35. They move the 6. They're going to the line here on 1st down now. Looking for a man. Deep shot toward the end zone. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook?
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
He breaks free. And that run produces a decent gain. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Back to pass. It's Russell. On the move now. Caught over the middle. It's Miller. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can.
And they heave it deep downfield. To make the grab for a huge gain. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead.
The snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And the return man steps out of the 28. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Sooners will kick it deep to begin the 2nd half. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. The drive now from the 25. That's a design quarterback keeper. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Looking to throw. It's Russell. He escapes the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. He makes the grab. They pick up enough for the first down. Football goes to the 45.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right spot. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Chris, that wide receiver screen came close to hitting a seam, but the defense is just flowing to the football too quickly, and they kept him to a short gain.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw yet again. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
On third down, he drops to throw. Lets it go quickly. He's got it with room to run. Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be first down.
Because much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Short throw complete to the tight end. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Direct snap. Defense not fooled by the wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Tailback with another carry. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. They convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. Toss play to the outside. They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose the yard on the play.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
They need 5 yards here on fourth down to keep the drive alive. To the air, it's Russell. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. They're going to run it here. That run moves the ball to the 16.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They keep feeding the running back, but he's had nowhere to go tonight. They've been dominated at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
The Sooners will come to the line on 4th down looking to convert. 4th down looking to throw for it. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's incomplete on 4th down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
Has a pass to the end zone. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
It's now 2nd and goal. That's the end of the third.
So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. It's Russell. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Alabama. They are pouring it on now. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Coach.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there.
The 16, and the Oklahoma offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. We'll take a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Breaks into the clear. At the 10. Touchdown, Sooners, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Chris, as you know, anytime you hit a big post route like this for a touchdown, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver is essential. Nice job of not waiting too long. Quarterback takes a hitch, gets the ball out early, and allows his receiver to run underneath a beautifully thrown football for the touchdown.
Empty set as they try for the 2-point conversion. And he'll set up to throw. He makes it into the end zone, so he cuts it to a 2-score game, but time is running out.
Oh, how about this call? They completely spread the defense out with this empty set. 5 wide, not even the option to hand the ball off, and they still get it done. Great timing by the quarterback and his receiver.
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. caught on the left side. Finding some room at the 25. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone. Another big play for this offense, because they are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the fourth quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
Design quarterback run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Tries the right with a quick throw. Makes a diving grab there. That was beautiful.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple of touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he'll be brought down.
And on second goal, the offense goes with the speed to try to get the ball out to the edge. But how about this defense? Not only are they physical, but here they show what kind of speed they have as well.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. The offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And the pass is knocked away in the end zone. A touchdown-saving play.
Backed against the wall. You practice these kind of things in spring ball, in camp in the summer, even during the week of preparation. Who's going to win, the offense or the defense? The defense does their job here on 3rd and goal to knock that one away. Now we got a big call coming up here on 4th down. Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Mateer. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
By far another broken tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Pulls it in. It's Burks. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Oh, it's another incompletion. It's just something is missing with this offense. Cannot quite get in the sync. And now we got another 4th down for this quarterback.
Looking for a late deep shot. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
Now, the passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon or this one will be over.
Running out of time in the pocket. Grab down the middle. It's Lewis. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
The Sooners begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Mateer, bringing pressure. End zone ahead, and he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Wow, 1 minute this quarterback is surveying the field for an open receiver. The next, he's pulling it down, tucking the football, and putting into the end zone for a touchdown himself.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. I believe they can line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down play coming up. Gonna run it. It's Miller. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.